everyone, good evening. My name is Safril Ran Prasetya. I am from Merdeka Malang University, and today I will talk about 3D printer again, but in this time I will talk about the specific brand of 3D printer, and it called Voron Design. And this printer actually has been announced last week on the website vorondesign.com. And in this presentation, I will divide it into three parts, and the number one is the detailed specification of the Voron Zero 3D printer, and the number two is the advantages of the Voron Zero if compared to the other 3D printer, and the number three is what is the price of Voron Zero and where you can buy it. And let's move to the first part. And about specification of this 3D printer, in the first is frame. This printer use aluminum extrusion 15 by 15 millimeter, and for the main board, this printer use Raspberry Pi plus Big3Tech SKR 1.4 Pro and a Clipper firmware, so it can print with high detail and must be very fast printing. And for the stepper driver, it used driver from Trinamic called TMC 2113. And for the system movement, this printer use Core XY topology, and for the moving part, it used the original Highwind linear rail. And for the printing area of this 3D printer is 12 by 12 by 15 centimeter, and the total dimension of this 3D printer is 25 by 25 by 28 centimeter. And let's move to the advantage of this 3D printer if compared to the other 3D printer brand. And the first thing is the speed of this 3D printer. This 3D printer can printing at speed 100 millimeter, 150 millimeter per second, and while the other printer with the same price will only reach around 100 millimeter per second. Actually, printing at that speed can be categorized as a high-speed printing, but this printer can be printing at that high speed with the high detail. So as you can see, this object is printed with the Voron Zero, and you can see that the detail of the object not losing anymore. So it was because this 3D printer used the high-end driver, stepper motor driver. It is a TMC or Trinamic, you can call it. And also this printer used a Highwind original linear rail. It is famous for its low resistance and tolerance, so the vibration due to the printer movement becomes very minimal. And if you want to buy this printer, you can browse from vorondesign.com, and the price of this 3D printer is around $500 US. So that's all I can talk to you today. Thank you.